What is happening, good people of YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video, we're back here. It's Farming Simulator 25, our Rags to Riches series, episode number 16. And we have two contracts that we have picked up that we're going to do in the beginning of the episode. One is a mowing contract, one is a fertilizing contract. And we picked those contracts up at the end of the last episode. All right, there we go. The mower is attached. We're going to go do the mowing contract first, then we will do the fertilizing contract. And then hopefully there'll be some more contracts available in this episode. And if not, we're just going to get through to the second day of June. We'll probably complete more contracts. And in the next month, in July, our grass is going to be ready to harvest once again. And that is going to make us a lot of money. Currently, right now, $68,000 in the bank. I mean, it's almost $69,000. The mowing contract we have to do is right across the river, so we're going to hop on the ferry and go do that. And with this money in the bank and with our grass coming up ready to be harvested in one more month, we have to discuss the possibility of selling off some of our grass equipment and buying a silo that will turn the grass into silage. It's basically the same thing as wrapping the grass in silage bales, but this is a lot quicker method to do that. Basically, we would just need a forage wagon and we would need the silo. And after you mow the grass, you just go behind and you pick up the grass in the forage wagon, and then you drive it over to the silo and you dump it in the silo. So it's a lot easier, cuts out a couple of the steps. And I feel like in this series, while we're in this grind mode, just trying to make a lot of money, we're going to get some more grass fields, and the process needs to be as streamlined as possible so that we can maximize our time and efficiency. I don't even know what that means. So I don't know that we're going to sell off all of our grass equipment. I think we want to keep, actually I think we want to keep all of it, because there are jobs out there that require the mower. We've done some baling jobs and we've done some bale wrapping jobs. So I think we're actually going to keep all of our equipment for the grass. I don't know that we would sell any of it. All right, here is our field. Let's go ahead and lower this mower and we will get things started here. And we'll make a couple passes here, just kind of going along like this. I don't want to use the GPS lines if I don't have to. I think we can do this mowing contract just kind of following the field around. And then we'll only use the GPS lines if we have to. It's a really, really big field. It's going to be a really big job. But we're up for the task. So the silage silo is about $30,000. And the forage wagon is another $30,000, so it's going to be around $60,000. Now we have that in the bank right now. After these contracts that we complete right now, we're probably going to have closer to between $75,000 and $80,000. That is going to be great, and I really want to buy another field. I mean, we've expanded our farm, buying some fields already. We just recently bought a new field and I want to buy more. Now we have a seeder and we can buy any kind of field that we want. And even if there's a crop on it that we don't want, or a crop that we can't really harvest, or it serves no purpose to us, we can go ahead and get rid of that product by using our cultivator. And then we can plant whatever we want. And as of right now, the only thing that we can plant would be grass, because we don't have any harvester. And that's one of the goals, the upcoming goals, is to buy a harvester. But we actually have revamped our goals. short term, we're really going to be focusing on sheep. So I'd like to streamline the grass process, the silage process. I wouldn't mind expanding, getting another field of grass so that we can just really start rolling in the dough. And eventually I do want to buy a large sheep pen. If we could do that in this episode, that would be amazing. I'm not sure if that's going to happen. We're going to have to wait, I think, until the next time we harvest our grass and turn that into silage, which will probably be in the month of July. So that might not be in this episode, but we are going to try. And we're just going to grind out these contracts, make a few more bucks, and then we'll see where we're at. And in the last episode, in case you missed it, we tried another wood transport contract, and it really sucks for me. So I don't think we're going to do them anymore. I might give it another shot off camera. I've been trying to test out the crane and the wood transport trailer thing, and that's just not going well. I don't think I'm very good with my fine motor skills on the Xbox controller, but I cannot figure that stupid crane out. I love the idea. I wish I could do it. It's probably just going to take me a lot of practice. And frankly, I don't have the patience. But I'll keep trying it because I really do think it's a cool idea to have a crane and do those wood transport contracts. They do pay out a good amount of money. So I haven't given up all hope, but for right now, we are not going to do any wood transport contracts. We also talked in the last episode about getting another sawmill, getting a large greenhouse to put somewhere on our farm. So those ideas are still in the works. They're sort of moved to the back burner for right now. I think what we really want to focus on as our next move is getting the silage silo set up and the forage wagon purchased. All right, the grass contract is complete. I think that is the largest grass field on the map. It is a pretty tedious job, but it pays well. So we're going to go back to the farm. We are going to pick up our fertilizer spreader because we do have a fertilizer contract to complete. We should probably clean this equipment off too, and I do believe our tractor does need some gas, so we'll probably have to do that at some point as well. Well, let's go ahead and let's put our mower back. Grab our fertilizer spreader. All right, here we go. We are cleaning the mower. Let's try and keep it in good condition. I mean, this thing was used pretty heavily just now with that big field. So we're just gonna try and keep it nice and clean. Get all of the grass off. That way it's not super clogged up. And you can see this thing is pretty beat up. I mean, it's got a lot of paint chips on the bottom, but that's all right. I mean, that's what the equipment is here for. And this mower has been a good friend to us. Doing a good job. You know, while we're at it, let's spray off the back of the tractor too. I mean, it never hurts to have a clean tractor here. Just trying to get this thing as clean as possible. And honestly, you don't even have to take this sprayer around the whole tractor. You can basically just get the back and then the whole thing becomes clean. And we only have a short distance we can go away from the sprayer before this thing, you know, shuts off. So there we go. Tractor's clean, the mower's clean, everything is clean. Let's go ahead and return that. Let's go hook this mower back on, and we're just going to go plop this somewhere, probably right back where it was. And we are going to get our fertilizer spreader and go complete that job. There we go. The mower is detached. Let's go ahead and collect our money from the contract. There we go. There's our mowing contract. $9,000. Jeez. There it is. We got one fertilizer contract for $4,400. Checking out some new contracts. We do have a deadwood contract. We're definitely going to accept that one. We still have these baling contracts. They are square bales. We can't do that. Lots of harvesting contracts now. We got a plowing, stone picking, tedder grass, and then the wood transport, which we don't want to have any part of. I thought about buying a grass tedder, but I don't think that it would pay for itself. I mean, it would take a lot of jobs to pay for that thing, and there just aren't that many tedder grass jobs available. I thought the same thing about a stone picker. We'd need a trailer and we'd need to buy a stone picker. I'm not really sure we're going to do that. We do have a mod that has a plow on it. I haven't tested it out yet, but in the comments was a suggestion for the plowing mod, and I did download that. So that is an option to buy a plow. I mean, we could use a plow and create our own custom big field here. And lots of harvesting contracts, but we can't do any of those at this point. So just a deadwood contract, fertilizer contract. Speaking of the deadwood contract, let's check our sawmill. Right now it's pretty full, so we're not going to go to the deadwood contract and chop up any trees and bring them back. We are just going to go do the deadwood contract. So let's go take care of those contracts and see how much money we have in the bank. All right, here we go, coming back on the farm. We have completed our fertilizing contract. We went and got some gas, and now we are ready to drop this fertilizer off. Let's collect the money from the fertilizing contract. And there we go. We also completed the deadwood contract. Let's see if there's any more contracts available. There are no more contracts available that we can do. So I tell you what, we are going to sleep. Let's go up to our tent. Let's get to the second day of June, and hopefully we'll have some stuff to sell and some other exciting things happening here on the farm. $83,000 in the bank, and that's awesome. Another beautiful night here on the farm in our tent, living as one with the land. I really don't know what that means. And here we go, second day of June. And I tell you what, look at this. We have got a full pallet of goat milk at 1,000 liters, and we've got another one started at only 150 liters. We do have some wood. Check this out. We have got 2 pallets of wood. We have long planks and regular planks that have spawned. Probably sure we have some lettuce up here. We've got a pallet of lettuce that's spawned. There's probably a couple down there. Let's go ahead and check on the prices in this second day of June. Oh, I tell you what, coming into this menu, we got some new contracts, and we can't do any of these baling ones. God, I'd love to do this $13,000 baling contract. Wouldn't you love to do this? We do have a deadwood contract, but that is in the area of the map that I absolutely hate. So let's go ahead and accept that contract, and then we are going to cancel that contract. That way we can get a new one to spawn in a better area. There's a fertilizing contract for $5,400. We are definitely going to accept that one. Now here's one of those rock removal contracts, and tell you what, we talked in the last episode about buying a skid loader. We could potentially, we could sell our tractor, and we could upgrade to a different tractor with a lot more horsepower, but it wouldn't have a front loader. So we could have the skid loader that would be used as our front loader around the farm, and we could also buy attachments for the skid loader that would bust up the rocks and would also be able to grind some stumps for us. So, I mean, that is an option. And here is a rock removal contract. It's only $2,200, but it sounds like a lot of fun. All right, so no more contracts we can do at this point in this second day of June. Let's go ahead and check on some of these prices. Here is goat milk. The price of goat milk is down. It is growing, but we should probably wait a little bit to sell our goat milk. $7,815 right now. I mean, we're missing out on a lot of money, so maybe we could wait a couple more months for that. Lettuce right now is on a decline. I mean, we can get about $2,800 per pallet. Again, we're missing out on some money here. I don't know that we're going to wait, 8 months to sell it, but maybe we could wait until August when it kind of goes back up a little bit. I think the only thing that we're going to sell right now are planks, and once again, the playground is the winner. $5,000 for regular planks, and then for long planks, $7,105. So let's go ahead and grab our tractor. We have a fertilizing contract, but we don't have a lot of fertilizer in here, so we're going to have to fill the fertilizer spreader up with fertilizer to do that contract. And we really would love to take these wood planks over here and go sell them. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and drop our little log fork thing off the front of the tractor. We're not going to need that. Let's pick up our pallet fork. There we go. We're going to drop off our fertilizer spreader here. And let's go pick up our little trailer. We can put our wood planks on the little trailer and go sell them. All right, let's open up the flap. We can go grab our wood plank pallets and put it on the trailer. I tell you what, this game is just super cool. I mean, the way you can just pick these pallets up, move them all around. It's really, really great. All right, well that didn't come off very smoothly, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and pick this pallet up this way. And that way we can place it long ways. All right, there we go. Pallets of water on. Let's go ahead and hook it up. We'll strap it down. Gotta close that flap. I don't want these pallets of wood flying out of the tractor. All right, there we go. They are all down. Let's go ahead and, well, let's restrap it down. There we go. All right, let's take this wood to the playground, shall we? All right, here we are at the playground getting ready to sell this wood and make ourselves some money. And there we go. Wood has been sold. $12,000 in wood. Jeez, a whiz. Tell you what, that sawmill is such a good idea. It is making us a lot of money. Right now, our bank account, $95,231. And we have got to figure out what the best way is forward. And I think I have an idea. As of right now, our big money makers, greenhouses, the sawmill, and silage. I mean, that's the only things that we have going on right now. But it's making us some money. And I tell you what, as soon as we get back to the farm, we're going to grab our fertilizer spreader. We're going to take it to the shop. We're going to fill it with fertilizer. We're going to go do this fertilizer job. And then we're going to make a payment to our loan. Oh, crap. I just want to put this fertilizer bag in the trailer, and it started dumping the fertilizer in there. So now we're going to have to take this back to the farm. Hopefully the fertilizer spreader can get the fertilizer out of this trailer. All right, well, look, let's go ahead and put the other bag in there. Okay, well now the trailer is full of fertilizer. Gosh, I didn't think that would happen, but well, you know what we say, we gotta live by the consequences of our actions, and that's exactly what we're doing here. While we're over this way, we're gonna head to the shop over here and repair the tractor and all the stuff and keep it maintained. All right, there we go. Everything has been repaired. Let's jump back in, head on back to the farm. Hopefully this fertilizer can make its way into the fertilizer spreader. Otherwise, I think we're kind of screwed. All right, back at the farm, moment of truth. Can we get this fertilizer from the trailer into the spreader? I'm pretty confident that we're going to be able to do it. So let's give it a shot here. All right, well, I don't see it working. Maybe we have to hook up to the trailer. I don't even know what we're doing here. All right, it's not working. Maybe we have to take the trailer and fertilizer to this thing, and then we can dump it in. No, this is not working. Well, crap. Boy, I think we really messed up here. Yeah, I don't know what to do here. We just bought 2 bags of fertilizer, and now we have a trailer full of fertilizer, and I don't know what to do with it. I don't know how to get the fertilizer out of it. There is actually one way I know how to get the fertilizer out of it, and that's to go dump the fertilizer somewhere. But the only place I can think to dump the fertilizer is in this little fruit greenhouse mod. In the other series that we have going on the channel, it's a Start from Scratch series on Sri Lanka map, and we did buy one of these. It's only $12,500. I mean, we got 91 grand. But in this greenhouse, you can have grapes, spinach, and you can have olives. But basically, you have to put in fertilizer and herbicide and all kinds of other stuff, water. There's like some different ingredients that you have to put in here. So we could buy this. I mean, it'll give us some product. It's something interesting to have. The question is, where do we put it? I mean, I suppose we could put it over here in this field. We'd have to eat up some of our grass. I mean, we could kind of have it over here in this corner. I mean, that's not too much grass that we're giving up by putting it here. We would have a little fruit greenhouse going on. Oh boy. We have really messed ourselves up here. I mean, the other option is to place it over here, and we're just taking up a little bit of grass. The other option is to put it over here somewhere. I mean, this is not really taking up too much space. Well, perhaps it's a good thing that this happened. I mean, you know, it forces our hand a little bit here. And we are just gonna take this little greenhouse and we're gonna plop it over here in the corner. I think it's the best place for it. Somewhere around right here should do it. All right, bam, there it is. There is our new fruit greenhouse. So here is where we load in our fertilizer and herbicide. Here is where the product comes out. I guess we'll need like a little trailer or something. And here is where the water goes in here. So there it is. I mean, it didn't take up too much of the grass. We still have, you know, a good amount of grass in this field here. And honestly, we could probably put, I mean, if this works out for us, we could put another one right next to it. I mean, we could take up this area right in here and we could put some more greenhouses there. And we still have $78,888 left. So that certainly didn't break the bank. All right, well, let's hook up this trailer here. Let's go dump this fertilizer in the fruit greenhouse. So yeah, we got a fruit greenhouse. I mean, everything happens for a reason here on the farm. I mean, you gotta believe it. So maybe this was just meant to be. Now the real question is, what kind of fruit are we gonna have in the greenhouse? I mean, we could do grapes in this greenhouse, and then we could make like grape juice. I don't think wine is a thing here in Riverbend Springs. All right, let's go ahead and dump the fertilizer in here. And there we go. Check it out. All right, well, the fertilizer's in there. Let's take a look at the fruit greenhouse. Grapes, green beans, olives, peas, and spinach. Now we've got lettuce that we've been selling. It'd be nice to have some spinach. Lettuce and spinach go together, kind of make sort of a mixed green salad. Peas, I really don't know. Peas don't really excite me that much. Olives excite me only because we love a dirty martini. Green beans, I don't know. But grapes, you know, growing grapes in a greenhouse, I'm not really sure how that works. Grapes really are an outside type of fruit on vines and stuff, more like a vineyard. So I think I'd be okay with spinach, I guess. But I tell you what, let's take a look at the prices. And I don't know how much this greenhouse yields, but peas per pallet, I guess, or per 1,000 liters, going for about $3,200, $3,400 at their highest. Spinach is going for a lot less. I don't know, maybe you get more spinach. All right, well, I tell you what we're gonna do. We got some fertilizer in there. We're gonna get some herbicide, some seeds, and some water, and we'll fill up this little greenhouse. I think we're gonna go with spinach. I think spinach is a pretty good product we can go in this greenhouse. 600 cycles per month. I mean, I don't know, we might find that it's not worth it and we want to switch to something else, but for right now we'll go with spinach. But we got to get all the other materials in the greenhouse. All right, well, let's do this. Let's get our fertilizer thing on the back of the tractor. Let's go do that fertilizer job so that we can get paid and get that over with. What we'll do is we will take this fertilizer spreader down to the shop. We'll fill it up with fertilizer. And then on the way back to the farm, perhaps we can bring back with us like a jug of seeds or a pallet of seeds or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. All right, let's buy all the things that we need. We need seeds. This is the best deal. It's 1,050 liters for 1,260 bucks. So I don't know. Let's buy. It was a couple pallets of seeds. I don't know how many seeds we're gonna need, and I don't know. Is this something also that's gonna, you know, empty into the trailer when we try and put it in the trailer? I'm not sure. Let's go with 2 pallets of seeds. We are going to need some solid fertilizer, so let's go ahead and buy 2 bags of this to put in our spreader. Actually, we just need 1 bag. Let's just go ahead and buy 1 bag. It's not a big job that we're doing. And we need herbicide, 2,000 liters. It's 2,400 bucks. Let's just go ahead and buy 2 containers of herbicide, and there we go. All right, that's it. This is all the stuff that we're going to need. Herbicides, seeds, and fertilizer, which is already in there. So we're going to do that fertilizing job. We'll get back to the farm. We'll grab our trailer, and then we'll come down here and we'll start picking up our stuff. All right, we completed the fertilizing contract. We've got a big thing of herbicide that we brought back. I believe the herbicide goes in this thing over here. Oh boy, you know what I just realized? I think the herbicide needs to go in a tank. So that's okay, we have a tank. Let's just go ahead and sit our herbicide here. All right, we'll go get our little tanker truck. We'll slap it on the back of the tractor, and maybe we'll go down to the shop. We'll pick up a pallet of seeds or something, and we can put our herbicide in. All right, we completed the fertilizing contract. Let's go ahead and collect that money. Let's see there. We have a new deadwood contract. We can go ahead and accept that. And there are 2 more small fertilizing contracts. One is right next to our farm, and the other one is a really tiny field on the side of the map. No other contracts that we can do. We're probably going to take this fertilizing contract here that's right next to our field. All right, for right now, we've got our trailer. We're going to go pick up our pallets of seeds. We're going to go pick up another pallet of that herbicide that's sitting down at the shop. We'll bring it back. We should be able to hook everything up with this fruit greenhouse in order to start getting some spinach going. And we might change the spinach to another product depending on how much spinach is being produced. I mean, if all the cycle amounts are the same for each product, I mean, honestly, it just makes sense to go with the one that sells for the most money. But again, I have no idea how many pallets of spinach are going to spawn every month. We might just have to set it, and then we'll let it go for a couple months. We'll see if it's really worth it for spinach, and then if not, we'll change the product to something that's more expensive. All right, well, coming back to the greenhouse, we got our herbicide on the front here. We've got our seed pallets in the back, the trailer. Let's go ahead and just drop this herbicide down. And I don't know if we can just dump these seeds here. Let's try and undo them. Nope. We're gonna have to take the pallets and put the pallets into that area. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, this greenhouse is kind of a pain in the ass. Oh boy, I mean, what's up with the seeds? The seeds aren't going in. Oh my God, this is really starting to piss me off. I can't figure this out. I mean, it can't be that hard to use. I tell you what, we're just gonna put these seeds down over here, and we'll fill up the seeder. All right, there we go. Not a whole lot of seeds would fit in there, and that's fine. So maybe we just have some extra seeds laying around. I don't know what to do. I mean, if somebody knows how to use this stupid fruit greenhouse thing, let me know in the comments. I mean, I'm going to figure it out eventually. I'll probably have to do some research in order to figure out what I'm doing wrong here. And you would think you'd just be able to drive over here and the seeds would fall out here into the greenhouse, but that's not happening. And it makes me think I got the wrong seeds, but I'm pretty sure I didn't get the wrong seeds. I mean, maybe it's a situation where the trailer has to drive up next to the seeds and be filled up with the seeds. Maybe we need a different trailer. I mean, let's check it out. Okay, I got it. We're putting the seed. We got to put the seeds in the trailer, and then we'll dump the trailer. I mean, that's just dumb. It's just adding an extra step for nothing. Who the hell made this mod? Somebody find him. Okay, so now the seeds are in the trailer, and now we can dump the seeds. Got it. All right. Well, geez, a whiz. I mean, could it be any more difficult? Let's go over here. We're going to grab our tanker, and we'll actually fill it up with water. We'll go to the fruit greenhouse. We'll dump the water in, and then we'll use that tanker to fill up with the herbicide that we have there. And then the greenhouse should be full of everything that we need it to be full of. All right, here I mean, thank God we upgraded too. This big trailer for water is absolutely awesome. All right, here we go. Dumping the water in. It's 8,000 liters of water going in. Now, if you take a look at the fruit greenhouse, it holds 100,000 liters of all of those things: herbicides, seeds, fertilizer, and water. A lot. That's a lot. I mean, it's a little too much if you ask me. I don't know. All right, let's go ahead and drive through here. And now we are filling this tanker up with herbicide. It's kind of funny that a tanker could be used for herbicide and for water, but I guess we'll just pretend that we're cleaning it out after the herbicide, so that way the water that's going into greenhouses is pretty clean. All right, I'm assuming this goes in the same place, which, yep, it does. Makes sense. Let's go ahead and put that in there. All right, there we go. The fruit greenhouse is doing its thing. It's filled up with a little bit of each of the materials. We got spinach working, and let's just see how many, liters or whatever, how many pallets it spawns. Actually, it won't spawn pallets. It'll come out of that spout there. So we might actually have to buy a bigger trailer. I don't know how much that little trailer that we have holds, but we might have to buy a bigger trailer. And we're probably going to have to buy a bigger trailer anyway, because we do want our silage we want to be able to sell our silage. All right, we're going to park our little water tanker right here. We got a fertilizing contract, we got a deadwood contract. I don't know that we have enough fertilizer in here for that contract. We've got 29%. I mean, it should be enough. I'm pretty sure it is. So, fertilizing contract, deadwood contract. Let's go complete those. And then to end out the episode, we are going to make a big purchase. All right, there we go. Those contracts are completed. Let's collect the money. That deadwood contract was hard. It was really tough to find the trees in that little patch of woods they had us going to. All right, taking a look at our sawmill. Next time we do a deadwood contract, we'll grab a tree and bring it back. I tell you what we want to do, though. I mean, it is the end of June almost, and we really are thinking about buying a silage silo and a forage wagon so that we can just collect this grass up really nicely. All right, here is the forage wagon. We would get a silage additive tank on there. It'd be $32,500. There is a bigger one, but it's $77,500 and we'd have to add a silage tank, so $79,000. We actually don't have the money for this. Plus it's a little too big for us. I think this is a pretty good deal here at $30,500. I tell you what we should do. We should buy this mower, and this mower can go on the front of our tractor. I mean, it can also go on the back of the tractor, but honestly, if we put this mower on the front of the tractor, we could push it around and cut grass, and at the same time the grass is being cut, the forage wagon would be behind the tractor to collect all of the grass clippings, and I think that would just make things a little bit easier. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and buy a front mower for the tractor. And also, when we do mowing contracts, this thing will help us just to get some more working with. All right, $14,000. Let's go ahead and buy it. And let's also buy this forage wagon standard wheel setup. We're going to add a silage tank to it, so $32,500. Let's buy that. All right, now we are left with $30,000. And there is the fermenting silo right here. We could buy this. I mean, it does a lot of stuff. It would really help us out. It's going to take up all of our money. We're only going to have $798 left, but we're doing it. We could put this thing over here on this side of the farm, kind of like right when you kind of drive in. So it's not going to take up any grass. And I think it's a really good place to put it. So there we go. We're going to place this thing right here. Bam. All right, there we are. Let's go ahead and drop this fertilizer spreader. We don't really need it. We got to go to the shop and we got to pick up our wagon and our new mower. Oh boy, the one thing that I forgot, we need to drop our front weight because the mower is going to be on the front of the tractor. So let's go ahead and drop the front weight right here. We're going to have to remember which one's the front and which one's the back. All right, there we go. I think we can fit the mower on with the pallet fork on the front. So let's drive on down to the shop here. We're going to pick up our new mower. We're going to pick up our forage wagon. We're going to bring them back to the farm. And I believe that is going to be it for this episode. And coming up in the next episode, we are going to sleep through the month of June. And we're going to get into the month of July where we can actually mow our grass, and we can use our new forage wagon, we can use our new silage silo, just going to make the process a little bit easier. Hopefully we will have some spinach growing in our fruit greenhouse. Maybe we'll have wood planks and lettuce and goat milk, and we can sell all of our stuff with the grass, the silage, and all of our products. Hopefully in the next episode we will be able to make a large amount of money, and then we can make a big old payment to our debt and think about buying some more fun stuff. So thanks for sticking with me. Thanks for watching the video. Thanks for all the love and support on the channel. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button and the bell notification and the like button, and leave the comments and do all the stuff you got to do. You know what you got to do. Just go ahead and do it. What the hell are you waiting for? But most importantly, thank you guys for letting me be a part of your day. It means a lot. And we are going to see you right back here in the next video.